Okay, see, in the last three demo sessions, we have discussed about like what is completely the full stack Java module is going to have, and we have seen discussed about the complete course duration and few important topics that you are going to learn in the complete full stack in each and every module. And still, if you are having any questions related to the course content or whatever it is, you can just please let me know. And we have started with the core Java. Okay, we started our module with core Java, and we have discussed the basic examples with the one simple example how to execute with the Java programming. Okay, so today we'll just continue that. So, in the last two sessions, we have started with the Java programming language. As I said, this program means it is a set of instructions to perform any particular task. Yes or no? Any particular task, if you want, you are performing through the program. And if you wanted to perform that program, you have different programming languages like C, C++, Java, Python, like that. You have different programming languages. So, why we are choosing Java as our important programming language to do the backend is here, like we, because of its important features that we have discussed in the last session. Like what are the features? Like it is a simple secured language, and it is a platform independent language. Like this we have different features. It is a robust, and it is a interpreted language and robust language. Like this, because of these important features, it has become an important, and we are going to develop our application by using what? Java programming language. Yes or no? Okay, so now we have seen one simple example also about Java, and we have discussed like who developed the Java programming language, and we have seen the installation process of the JDK. Okay, how to install the Java JDK with the version, and we executed through the command prompt. So, what is the structure or basic structure of your Java program? Okay, so in the features, and I said we will be discussing about the oops concepts also. Like what are that oops concepts also, but little later. In this oops concepts, we have importantly what is that class, and then what? Object. These are one of the important things. In Java, everything is considered as what? Object. We call, that is why this is a object oriented programming language. Yes or no? So any real time entity is nothing but object. A book, car, pen, bottle, everything is an what? Object. Any real time entity, fan, board, computer, any object, any real time entity is called what? Object. What is a class? Class is nothing but it is a blueprint of object. Blueprint of what? Object. That means it explains about the object. It explains about object. So that is what an class and object means. Now here how we are going to write a class here. The class will be written with the following syntax and the example. See how it has to write the syntax. We will be writing like class, and then what? Class name. So you will be writing like class and the class name. I'm just writing the syntax, not exactly class name. And here, if you want, you will be declaring what? Variables. And then means what? Any numbers or names or whatever it is. And then you will also declare the methods that you require. So like that, you will be writing what? Methods and code, and then close the class. Complete your code will be like this. In Java, it is a rule that everything should be written inside the class only. Everything should be written inside the class. See, every program or everything they develop, they will follow some standards. We have to follow according to the rule. So when you are riding a bike, they will put some rules, right? You have to ride to the left side of the road only. Yes or no? You cannot ride to the right side. You have to walk to the left side or right side of the road. And you have some rules and regulations whenever you are following. So, in the same way, when you are writing a Java program, there is a rule. Okay, there is a rule that you have to write everything within what? Class. Everything within the class. So, what is a method? Method is nothing but it's a function. Method or a function. Everything. It has some definition, what it has to perform. Now we have seen yesterday few predefined methods. One is we have seen println. What is the duty of this println method? Whatever you write in between the println double quotes, it is printed what? As it is on the screen. As it is on screen, it will print. Yes or no? Whatever you write in between this double quote, it will print it as it is on the screen. So that is what the println duty is. Got it? So this is what a method means: class, object, and then method. These are the important technical terms we discussed in the last session. Clear, everyone? Mahesh, is it clear? Still we will discuss with the code also, but is it clear about the terms, everyone, those who are learning for the first time? Okay, so how we wrote the basic example of the class yesterday. Once again, I'm writing one more example. Let us say class and then what? I'm going to write the class name as what? Hello. We wrote a simple hello, open and close. Remember one important point here as a note. This is to write a comment. Class name, any class name in Java, you have so many predefined classes. Yes or no? Whenever you are writing the class name, it should always start with capital letter. Always start with capital letter. Okay, that is like if you are writing small h also, it won't give you any error. But if you are now in the real time working in a company, or when they give for an interview, they will check if everyone are writing correct coding. Minor points also they will check. What is that? Class name should start with capital letter. So as soon as a person views that your code or your requirements of the project, you can see if anything starts with capital letter, it may be class or a interface, like that. If anything is starting with small letter, it may be a variable or a method. Method always starts with small letter. Class always starts with capital letter. Remember. Okay, what is a class name? Always starts with what? Capital letter. If you are giving small, it won't give you error. But just for our rules, we have to follow that the class name should start with capital letter. Remember. And to print anything, Java has a main method. What is that? Main method. You will just write the main, and here you are just telling the arguments are of string type. Okay, and then close the curly braces here. Now for main, we are adding some additional properties. What we wrote here? Public. Public indicates what? Anyone can access it. And then what? Static. And then what? Void. So static, public means what? Anyone can access it. Static means it can be directly called by the class name. Void means what? It does not return the value. Main is the method. So we opened it. Whatever you want to, the program execution will generally start from where? Main, because we are making this as static. And how we compiled the code? The compilation of the code is done through how? What is the command? Java C file name. What is the file name? We have given hello.java. So because you are making main method as static, this statement is calling main directly. If you remove this main method and try once, it won't run, it won't call the main method. If you are making static only, this statement will call the main method, otherwise it won't call. Okay, now inside the main method you can call other methods also. That is next. First we are seeing the basic structure. So what we are writing here, we are printing you, our intention for the basic example is print a simple one line program. Okay, here I am going to write like system dot out dot println, system dot out dot println, and then here I am going to write like welcome, or whatever it is, welcome to Java. Just I'm writing, and then close, and then what, semicolon. Here println is what, method. So any method in Java, remember any method in Java can be called only by object, unless it is what, static. Only static methods can be called directly. Other than static methods, every method should be called compulsory by what? Object of its class. System is the predefined class, out is the object, and println is what? Method. Got it? So these are the three things that you have to know. So system.out.println is a output method which is used to print the data in the console. Here you have two methods. One is system.out.println, and you can also write system.out.print. What is that? System.out.print. So you can also print like this in double quotes. You can write here in system.out.println hi, like this. What is the difference? Print and println means if you are writing println, the ln will bring you to the new line. The ln will bring you to the new line. Print means it will as it is print on the screen, that also, but it won't come to the new line. If you are writing hi, and then here again you are writing system.out.println, in this you are writing hello, what the output will come for this? After this hi, just the output will come like hi, and then hello. It won't come in the new line. But now if you are using ln here instead of print, if you are using what, ln, so now what will happen? After printing hi, hello will be printed in new line. Got it? So that is the difference between print and print ln. Print means it will print in the same line. Ln means it will bring to the new line. Okay. So the print cursor will be in same line. Cursor will be in the same line. After printing also it will be in the same line. Got it? Understood, online students, everyone, about the simple basic example of the Java, okay, basic Java program. Clear all? Okay. Okay, good. So now yesterday we have seen in command prompt, as well as I showed just the Eclipse installation also. You can just install the Eclipse, and then you can open the Eclipse like this. So once you have installed, it will open. Okay, just if anyone is facing any issue with the installation, you can please let me know. Yesterday I created one folder, C Likita Java 14. So I'm just opening that Java 14 folder that we have created. So now it will open a window like this. I will show first one basic example how to create it. So we have like this. Now, everyone, can you see? So it is created like this. Now, how to create a new Java example project? So here, first we have to create one new and then what? Java project, or you can select what? Project. Go to the file and say new, and then what you have to say? Project. In the project, you have to select what? Java project, and then click on the next, and then here you have to type what the project name. So I'm just giving the project name as like basic. Any name you can give. That means now it is like a subfolder. Already Java 14 is there. In that I'm creating one more folder, the project name, and then click on the next. You can see here this is automatically taking the JDK, that 17 that we have installed, and then click on the next. It will just show you the path, and then you can click on what? Finish. So now actually we have installed J2EE. No, yesterday I showed install for JEE and web. So but I have selected Java project, not advanced Java. No, enterprise edition I have not. I have just selected Java project. So it is asking, do you want to open in Java perspective? You can say open. Next time when you do advanced Java, you can open in advanced Java perspective. That's it. So now see here, can you all of you see the project name that is created here? Can you see here? Basic it created. You can expand this. Can you see SRC here? The libraries and then the SRC. These all come with what? Our JDK. Automatically the Eclipse, when you are installing, it will install with the Java. When it is installing only, it will configure with what? Java. Only thing is first you install JDK and then install what? Eclipse. So it will automatically configure with Java. You need not set the path. You need not compile with the Java C file name dot Java, Java file name. Everything is a simple command here. You can click a button, it will run. You need not type those commands also. It is easier than the command prompt. So here you can, now we have to create our Java program. So right click on this SRC and say new. What we want to create? One class. So in this class, it is asked taking the package name also as what? Basic. If you want to change it, you can change it. Means what? My complete project is what? Basic. Under that, we have different topics, like in core Java also, we have different modules again. Like basics is there. In that, I said oops concepts are there. For one topic, you want one folder separately to create it, so that you can next time when you are practicing, it is easy for us to identify. So give the package name. I'm giving like core, and then the class name I'm giving like simple sample, just a basic example. And here you want a main method also directly to be given. You don't want to write it. Then you select public static void main, and then click on what? Finish. Now you can see the code here. Everyone, can you see the code here? I'm just increasing the font size. Control plus if you press, it will increase the font size. Can you see? In previously in Notepad everything we wrote, but here this is a comment. Can you see? Public class, class name. Before class, it has written automatically what? Public. So anyone can access it. And public static void main string argument. The structure is already written. What we have to write here? System dot out dot println. Basics example. No, I'm not writing still anything. System dot out dot println. So here you are writing like print ln, and then in double quotes you are writing like welcome to the Java class or something. Welcome to Harsha Trainings. It has to be inside the double quotes. So it is printed as it is on the screen, so you have to write inside the double quotes. Got it? I'm saving this. Now I'm going to run. How to run this? There is a green icon here. Can you see? Or there is a run command here. Can you see? You can click on what? Run. Or what is the shortcut key for that? Control plus F11. So you can do through any way. If you don't want to go to run and then again, you can just click this button, so it will run. Can you see the output here, everyone, in the console? Welcome to Harsha Trainings. First time when you are creating, it will take little time. From the next time, just right click on the package, new, and then class, write the code. Beginning, if you are learning any new thing, you have to spend some quality of time to understand that. Later and all, you will do the same procedure, only concepts you have to understand. If you are not don't want to do with Eclipse, you can just do with Notepad, no problem. Anything you can choose. Okay, just I'm telling you this one added advantage, because in real time scenarios it will help you. Because I have given training previously for the Cognizant Wipro also. There they are using the Eclipse IDE. Some people are using NetBeans, and mostly they are using what? Eclipse IDEs to develop the project. That time suddenly to learn that, it will become difficult. So that is the reason we are teaching from this also. And in coming to advanced Java projects and all also, it will be easy for us. In Notepad and all, it is little. You can, first time when you are learning, it is good to do with Notepad. All of you, few programs you do with only Notepad. Later you do with what? Eclipse. First time all of you should do with what? Notepad only. Because you have to know compilation, some errors will come, and then you have to rectify it. Dot class file will be created, and again the dot class file is given to the interpreter through that command. Those steps you have to know. In Eclipse, those all are not there. No, just you are running, you got the output, but you don't know actually what is happening. First, what we did yesterday, Java C file name dot Java, and immediately we got the dot class file. Yes or no? Java file dot class. Again, we run Java file name, not dot Java that time when we interpreted. Then it gave us output. So like that, internally it is happening. But this run command is doing both compilation and execution at the same time. It will do automatically. Clear? Online students, is it clear everyone? Sai, Varshit, Ramyashri, Vasanta Lakshmi, okay. Pavani, Chandu, okay. Subham, okay. Pavan, Swapnil, Mahesh, okay, good. Once again, I will show the procedure for you just for your understanding. I'm just closing this sample.java. Once again, I'm showing, see, go to the file and say new, and then select what? Project. See, now it is showing Java project. First time when we installed, it is for both enterprise and then core also, no? So it did not show us. You, if it is showing, select Java project. If it is not showing, don't worry, select what? Project. Then you type here Java project. As soon as you type Java, it will show you the suggestion. Select the Java project and click on what? Next. And here you give what? The project name. So on what you wanted to save. So like if you wanted to give any name to that, you can just give like sample. That is what? Just outer project name. Click on next, and then click on what? Finish. First time when you're doing, it will ask, do you want to open in Java perspective? It asked me. You click on what? Yes. Then it will be created like this. Now there is a source folder, src. right click on the source folder and say click on what, new, and then what, class. So now you have to give the package name as well as what, class name. You can give a new package, or you can use the same package name also. So I'm just giving the package name as what, example. Class name is like you can give like first example. Just you can give anything. If you are selecting this public static void main, it will come automatically. If you, some programs we will not require main method, we will write separately one class and call from the main method. Okay, but if you wanted to type by yourself or you don't want, then you can directly click on what, finish. Did we get the main method now? No. Then we have to type by ourselves like public static and then what, void main. And then here you are going to give like string arguments and then open and close the curly braces. It's p public. And here system dot out dot println, you will be writing like hi, hello. Save this and click on the run option. Then it is displaying what, hi, hello. Clear everyone? So since I am using ln, suppose if I'm writing again system.out.println like my name is Likitha. So now end with semicolon. Again I'm writing system.out.println. I am Java full stack trainer. I am Java full stack trainer. So I have given three statements. One more, system.out.println. Okay, we are learning core Java. Like this I wrote. I'm saving this and go to the run option. Then it is giving all in new line one by one. Yes or no? When you double click, you can see you are getting all in new line because we have given here like everything in what, ln. So suppose here after the first hi hello, it is coming to the new line. Here I removed the ln, then I'm saving this and again I am running this. Now what we got here, see, my name is Likita, I am Java full stack trainer. Is it coming in new line? Because I have removed the ln. So after printing this, it is not coming to new line, it is printing here itself. But after printing I am Java full stack trainer, there is ln here. So the ln, what it will do, after printing this, it comes to the new line. Understood, all of you online students? Is it clear everyone? Clear all how to do that? Okay, so what is your assignment is, now by tomorrow session everyone have to print 15 lines. Everyone has to print what, 15 lines. Write a program in notepad, not in the eclipse. Write a program in notepad, save and compile, and then what, run. Then in you have to print what, 15 lines should be there, your complete details. What is your name, what is your you wanted, what is your course that you have selected, and what is a topic like this, what is your favorite things, like that, some information about yourself. You have to print how many lines, 15 lines. Clear everyone? You have to just write it, and in tomorrow's session I will ask everyone, you have to show me the task. Everyone, you have to share it to me in the chat box tomorrow. Clear everyone? Okay, so all of you, every day I will be giving almost one to example programs, so you have to do that and bring it to the next session. So this is how we execute a simple Java program in both Eclipse as well as the Notepad. Okay, this also I will be giving you the steps how you have to write. Okay, in the Eclipse, first you have to install the Eclipse, and then you have to create the project. I have the steps that whatever I have done till now, same steps I am sharing with you. You can just see here. So what are the steps? Once again I'm doing, you have to open the browser, type Eclipse download, select the Eclipse for your operating system, download it, double click on it, and select what Eclipse IDE for the EE and the web, and then install. Select the desktop icon. Once you have installed it, you have to open what? Eclipse, file a new Java project. If it is not visible, go to the others and select the Java project. Give the file name and then what? Finish. Expand the what? SRC, and then right click on SRC new class. Give the package name and class name. Package name try to give with what? And class name will start with what? Capital letter. Select the public static void main also, and then click on finish. Is the are the steps clear, everyone? So by seeing these steps, I think you can create the project also. Clear, everyone? Okay, so all of you can go through this note, and then you can create the project in the Eclipse also. Okay, so now there are so many things, important things that you have to know before starting the coding in Java. Okay, this is like I wanted to show you one basic example how the Java program looks, the process of compilation and execution. But there are so many important things or basic things that you have to know before coding, like what are variables, and what are keywords, variables, and what are the keywords, and then identifiers or keywords, and then variables, and then you also have to know about the data types. These are the important, some of the important things that you have to know: variables, keywords, and then data types. Few, so many things are there, we'll see. So first of all, what are keywords and variables? So we'll see first about what? Variables. So variables means what? Which will keep on changing. Variable means what? Which will keep on changing. And along with this we will discuss like keyword also. Keywords means what? Which are like fixed, they cannot change. See, suppose I am taking a variable example as a. What is that? A. Now in one program I will say a is equal to 12. What I will write? A is equal to 12. And in another program I will write, let us say in another example I will write like a is equal to, I'm going to write like Sahi. What I'm going to write? Sahi. Now what will happen here? A is holding a it's not fixed for a single type, right? It is always keep on changing. So here, I will tell you one general example. You will go to one shopping mall or something. You once you will carry one bag. You have a bag at home. Once you will go to the shopping mall and you purchase clothes and put clothes in the bag and come home. You have used that bag for what purpose? Clothes, storing clothes. Next time you will go for a grocery store and you purchase some salt, sugar, jaggery, like something and all, chocolates, biscuits, everything you purchased and you kept in the bag. So the bag is not fixed for a single thing, it's a variable. You're storing different types of things, yes or no? In the same way here in Java program, what are variables? Which keeps on changing. A is not fixed for number. A is not fixed for a character. You can store any type of data in the A. It's just a variable. Got it? And what are the keywords? Keywords are exactly opposite to variables, which have some specific meaning. Understood? System is a class, out is an object, println is a method. So those are like fixed things. You cannot keep on changing. Main is there. It is a main method. We cannot use it as a variable. Okay, so things which are fixed and have some specific meaning, and the meaning cannot be changed, such things are called what? Keywords. Keywords means fixed, which are having specific meaning. Specific what? Meaning. And they cannot be changed. Something like we have discussed, like a public means what? Anyone can access it. Can I change the meaning of public? Can I store some data in the public? No. Public means it's a predefined keyword in Java. The meaning cannot be changed. And keywords mostly start with smaller case, and variables can be both in small and capital. And one more important point here, you have to make a note that Java is a case sensitive language. What is that? Case sensitive language means what? Small a is different, capital A is different. Every character is having its own ASCII code. Every character is having one different code. Every because computer or our machine cannot understand English, no. If you are typing A is equal to 12 also, that is converted into its own understandable code by the interpreter. So every character will have what? A code. That code is called ASCII code. What is that? ASCII code. American Standard Code for Information Interchange. What does the ASCII stands for? American Standard Code for Information Interchange. American Standard Code for what? Information interchange. This is how the code will be. So if you are telling A is 12, and if you are writing it na system.out.println, you are writing like what is capital A, then it will give you what? Error. It will tell an error that A is not defined. A is not defined or declared. You will get an what? Error. Because you have used a small a, you are trying to print what? Capital A. Both are different. So it will give you what? Error. Got it? So, like this, it has to be there. Java is a case sensitive language, but whatever it is, variables are something which can be changed. Keywords are what? Which has some fixed meaning. Public is a keyword. You have void, which does not return any value. That is also a keyword. Everything, every static is a keyword. Everything in Java is either a keyword or a variable. Got it? It comes into both of any one of that category. Clear everyone? Online students, we are discussing very basic things of any coding language. Is it clear everyone? All of you, are you following? Okay. Okay. Varshit, yesterday did you come for offline, or today only you are joined? Can you hear me, Varshit? Okay. Now, there are some data types also in Java. What are those data types? So, what are the data types? The data type will tell you what type of data you are storing in variable. What type of data you are storing in a variable. That is what data type means. What type of data you are storing in a variable. All data types are keywords only because they have specific meaning. No, the meaning cannot be changed. So all the data types come under the category of what? Keywords. So now what are the data types category into? There are two types of data types, that is what? Primary and then what? Secondary. Primary data types and secondary data types. Primary data types means what? There are the basic ones we have. The primary data types are like int. Okay, int is the primary data type. Secondary we'll discuss later. So primary data types, int data type. I'm going to write like data type. So the int data type, and the data type will store what type of data? It will store only numbers. What it will store? Numbers. So if you are declaring any variable, suppose you will be declaring like this. One example I am writing, like here I am going to write the example. See, like if you are declaring int a, if you are declaring some int a, this is a. A will store only what? Numbers only. A will store only what? Numbers. And every data type has some fixed capacity. What is that? Fixed capacity means how much big number it can store. I told everything will be in terms of what? Bytes and bits. So a general integer can store up to 4 bytes of data. How much? 4 bytes of data. 4 bytes means what? 4 into 8 bits. 4 into 8 bits. So like that it can store such a big number. Such a big number. Okay. So this is one of the first primary data type we have. The first one, that is like integer. Okay, clear everyone? Online students, if there is any doubt at any point, can you please tell me? It seems my micro. I can hear you, ma'am. It seem your okay. It's okay, Varshit, if you're understanding. Okay. And the second one, when you are discussing, when you are writing a data type as a number, suppose the 4 bytes is not sufficient for you, you can specify the size like int a of 10 means it can hold up to 10 into 440, but still you want a big, you can write like a long int. What is that? Long int. So the long int means this will also store the number only, but this will store up to 8 bytes. This will store up to 8 bytes, like long int of a you will be writing, and this will store up to 8 bytes of data. You can write like this, or long you can directly specify the size like this also you can give. Okay, so next, there is a simple data type like byte also. What is that? Byte. Byte means what? If you are declaring any variable as a byte, it can store only what? A single byte of data, which is generally a number representation or something. Byte a, it will store what? Only a single byte. The size of it will be only what? One byte. Okay, and you want only very small number to be stored, then you will be using what? Short. What is that? Short. Long int, short, if you are telling, it will store only up to the small, and the size will be like it will be around 2 bytes. Short int means how many bytes? 2 bytes. So like this it will be. In these are all related to what? Numbers, only numbers. Now here you wanted to store the number with the decimal value. Number with what? Decimal value. Then we have two more data types, that is a float, and then the next one is what? Double. Both are used for storing what? Decimal values only. Float as well as double. See, data types are keywords, means everything will be like in the smaller only. Suppose by default it may come in capital, but remember all the data types should be in smaller only, the primitive type. So float will store the data. What type of data it will store? Decimal. And double also will store in type of what? Decimal. But by storing two, why require two types of data? Both are storing decimal values only, no? But we are writing what? Two data types. Why? The size, how much it can occupy the number is little more. Float means it may occupy only up to 4 to 8 bytes, but a double means it can store up to 16 bytes, because means whenever you want more accurate, higher precision values, then it is better to store what? Double. Otherwise you can choose what? Float only. Both will store decimal values. Okay, so when you want very chemical, sometimes in labs and all, when they perform the experiment, they want accurate value after decimal value, like 1123, how much ever big it is, they want that complete value accurately. Then we have to choose what? Double. If it is a simple, then you can use what? Float. But both are for what? Storing a decimal numbers. Okay. So double is used for when, as 8 bytes, when you want like higher precision value. Higher precision value. Clear? Data types will be, these are like, you are having like int, byte, long, short, float and double. And along with this, one more primary data type we have, boolean. What is that? Boolean. Boolean has no numeric representation. You can assume 1 and 0, like 1 means true, 0 means false, but it has only two representation, either true or false. There is no other data that can be stored for a boolean data type. Boolean a, if you are telling, a can store only true and false, that also in the smaller letters. It cannot store additionally other than that anything. Boolean means it will store only either of true or false. These data types are the primary data types. We have integer and, oh, okay, one more important data type also we have, like character. Char means what? It can store only the characters. Okay, and if you have more, its size is only 1 byte. How much? 1 byte. You can create one array, means a character. If you want to store a name, generally if you want to store a single character, you will be writing like char of a, and it can store up to a single character, whatever you want you can write. But if you want to store a name, then you have to specify the size, like how much big name it is, then you can specify the data. Okay, okay, we can store like that. But in Java we have a class called string class. We wrote in public static void main string arguments, no? The string is not a data type, it is a class. What is the string called as? Class. So generally in Java programming language, if you want to store a single character, then you will use what? Char. But if you want to store a name of a person or a thing or animal, anything, you want to store the name, which is anything you want to store with a group of characters. Okay, then you have to use what? String class. So how you will write the example, like string name is equal to, in double quotes I'm going to write what? Likitha, and then semicolon. If it is a character, it has to be in what? Single quote. If it is a group of characters, it has to be in what? Double quotes. Got it? Single character means it is a single quote. More than one character is there also. It has to be put in double quotes. Clear, everyone? So like this, you have to create one class. Sorry, the you have to use the string class to store the names. String is not a data type; it is a class. That is the reason S is what here capital. If you observe. Got it? These are the primary data types. Next, secondary we'll be discussing later, like arrays and all those things come under secondary category. But these are all what primary data types. Clear, everyone? Online students, do you have any questions? Is it clear? Okay. So here in Java programming language, we have these data types. We can use it in the examples, like where we can perform some actions and all. And here, whenever how to display the comments in Java programming language. What are the comments? And one more important thing, what is the default package in Java? These two things I will tell. First of all, what are comments? Comments means what? Generally, also, if you see some people will pass a comment like, okay, she's good or she's teaching good, okay, or the movie is good. That is a comment, right? A review they write. When you saw a movie, you will review and you will pass a comment. Comments are something like you will just tell some information about it, overall, your review about it. Now in Java program, what are comments? Comments are non-executable. Comments are what? Non-executable. They are not executed only for our understanding purpose. Only for our understanding purpose. So, if first one is you may have a single line comment. What is that? Single line comment. Whenever you are having a single line comment, you have to give just double slash and you will be writing whatever comment you want. Like it is, you will write double slash and you will write like string is class in Java. Just you will write a comment. And the second, you will be having multi-line comment. What is that? Multi-line comment. So what does this multi-line comment is there? Sometimes you have to write more than one line comment. Like write a program on all the Java data types and giving you an assignment. You have to put this in a comment in your program. When multi-line comments are there, you have to use slash star and you can write like whatever your comment is there here. You can write the code here like whatever you want or any information that you want about it or whatever it is you can write here, anything. And then star slash, whatever you write in between slash star and star slash is considered as what? Comments. They are not executable. It won't print anything like that in the screen. It is just for our understanding purpose only. But it is a good idea to write comments in your program, because when you see next time or if some other person is seeing your code also, by seeing code itself he will understand. In a company you are writing a code now, if you are writing for important things one comment above it, then as soon as your manager or someone sees the program they will understand why is this line written, why is this line written. Sometimes if you leave the project and go to other project also, those who are doing your project will easily understand why she wrote this line of code. So for that purpose we will be using single line or multi-line comments. Got it? Understood? So these are basic things I said. And next I said I will talk about the default package in Java. Package means like a folder we have created now under src basic package, core package, sample, like that we have created what? Packages. So, by installing JDK, we are getting so many packages for our Java program which are required for our execution. Okay, I am using here If you see the example, system.out.println, and I'm writing, and I said println is the duty is to print something on the screen. How it is knowing? How it is coming to know? Because in Java packages, in JDK, there is a package which is telling that println duty is to print. But we did not use any package here. This is what we declared, but we did not import any package. No, did we import it? No. So it is automatically imported when you are saving with what? Java. When you're saving with what? Java. So the default package of Java programming language is lang package. What is that? Lang package. This is also one of the important question. What is the default package in Java? What is what? Lang. In this lang package only system class is there. All these, whatever you are writing, public, static, void, main, everything. Static means it should call directly. These all data is present in what? Lang package. But you are not importing it. Generally, if you are using anything from that particular package, you have to import it and use it. You have to what? Import it and use it. Without importing, you cannot use it. But here, as soon as you saved with Java program, it is automatically importing, because almost there are so many classes are present in lang package. If it is not automatically imported, it is one extra line of the code in all programs. So to avoid that, they had made the lang package as what? Default package. If you still want to write it, import it, how to write it? Means import java dot lang dot star. In any program, if you wanted to use any class of that particular package, you have to import it. You have to what? Import it. Okay, later we will see some packages without importing it won't work. Means in the lang package it is defined with system class, out object, and println. So that is the reason it is printing on the console. Okay, so if you write or don't write, it doesn't make any difference. Sorry, clear everyone? Online students, is it clear all? So all of you give a message to the yesterday's number that you have attended the regular session 1. What is that? Regular session 1. Okay? And all please, new students, please try to complete the enrollment within as early as possible by tomorrow or something, because suddenly they will change the link, and you will be not able to join the session. Already demo sessions are done, right? So I think it's good time to do the enrollment at least. So please, all of you, try to complete the enrollment as early as possible. You can just contact the admin and complete the enrollment procedure. Yes, yes, Sai, you can definitely have it. I think that recordings they are sending. I think so. Once you give a message to that number, once again, shall I send the number? I think yesterday also I have sent one number. No, you give a message to that number. They will share the recordings to you. Okay, they will share the recordings to you. You want me to share again that number? I will do it once again. Wait. You got only first day. I will inform them. Once again, you please send today also one message. I have attended regular session 1. I will ask them to send for everyone the recordings. Okay. I will just inform them. Okay. Once you have done the enrollment, they will create the WhatsApp group and Google Classroom, and they will share all the notes and recordings and everything to that Google Classroom. Okay. As of now, recordings and all you will be getting. Clear everyone? Any more questions or doubts? రికార్డింగ్ లింక్ చూడండి, క్లాస్ అయిపోయిన తర్వాత అది ఎడిట్ అయ్యి మీకు వాళ్ళకి మొత్తం నేను చెప్పింది రికార్డ్ అయ్యి వాళ్ళకి రీచ్ అయ్యి వాళ్ళు దాన్ని ఎడిట్ చేసి మీకు పంపడానికి 2 to 3 hours టైం పడుతుందండి. ఇమీడియట్గా అవ్వదు, ఎందుకంటే నేను క్లాస్ అయ్యి ఎండ్ చేశాక అదంతా రికార్డ్ అయ్యి వాళ్ళకి రీచ్ అవ్వడానికి అడ్మిన్కి కొంత టైం పడుతుంది ఆ రికార్డింగ్ మళ్ళీ మీకు ఫాలో అప్ చేసి సెండ్ చేయడానికి. సో అట్లీస్ట్ 2 to 3 hours of the class definitely they will send. Today I will tell them to send me by afternoon. Okay, is it fine? Today by afternoon you will all get the recordings. So when you are doing the enrollment and everything, you will be getting notes and everything also. Already previous batch students are also joined with. They're all getting. So you will people also will get all. Okay. Okay, then please all of you join tomorrow's session on time. Then those who can come for offline, please come for offline. And those who cannot, please join online on time. Okay. Still, anyone facing any issues with the installation? Mahesh Naidu, Swapnil, Subham, Pavani Reddy, Varshit. Did you install JDK? Did you all install JDK? Can you please let me know? Okay.